Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Legend of Martial Arts. Now this is a free-to-play 3D fantasy MMORPG, but it's set kind of with a martial arts background tone and a little bit of Chinese influence, stuff like that, as you can see in the background. This is, in my personal opinion, this is kind of Perfect World's first foray into kind of the more cartoony style MMOs. You know, in the past that's been reserved for some other game companies, and they've kept things a lot more realistic, especially with things like Perfect World and Forsaken World and some of their other games. So let's jump in. As you can see, I've got a couple characters, but I'm going to go through the character creation process because I want you guys to see everything that they have in there. Now, like I said, it's not your typical Perfect World style game. There are only two options as far as races, so to say. One's the Reaver, one's the human. Then you've got your typical female and male, and then you don't have a ton of options, but you do have a few faces that you can go through. Let's go ahead and pick one real quick. Let's go with that one, nice and sparkly. And you've got a few different hair options. Once again, not a ton, but enough to keep you satisfied. So let's go ahead and name our character, and that's already, I actually think that it's my character name. Let's change it to male, and then let's go with one of my other regular character names. So there we go. So let's jump into the game so you guys can see what it's all about, see how the gameplay works. It's pretty standard as far as the gameplay is concerned. There are some little things that will show you that are a little bit different. And you can see you start in this. Like I said, it's very cartoony style. It almost looks like you start off as like kids, essentially what you have to do to complete them, which is kind of cool to be able to see that and have access to all those different things. And you can add or have your attributes show or close them off. And it looks like you've got not only your gear but also your fashion, which is kind of cool. So you can have two different outfits essentially that allow you to see exactly you can go into different situations. That just goes to the role playing, and a lot of Eastern games do that, especially when they have the marriage type stuff going on in the games and more of the relationship style things. Let's see, L does bring up our help. So let's see what brings up our quest. So Q brings up our quest. So right now we just picked up this quest. Welcome to Abaddon. You have defeated the Dream Eater, and in order to enter Twilight Nexus, report to the Agent Playas here in Echo Rangers once you have finished. So we need to go kill this. Kind of cool, typical of all Perfect World games. You can just go ahead and click on this guy, or we can click on that guy, and whether it be the monster or it be the actual quest person that we're going to turn this quest into, we're going to go where we have the ability to click on their name, and we'll just run over to them, which is always nice to see. So, and we can hit track, and then it comes up right there. Looks like we found our way to where we need to be. Let's see what kind of items we have in our bag. We've got Season 1 survey item, required to join Season 1 survey. And then we've got, and I'm not sure if over the course of time you kind of like grow up, so to say, but it's interesting. The mouse wheel starts off by default essentially backwards. So to zoom out, you go forward. To zoom in, you go backwards. Kind of interesting there. And that actually, yeah, that's backwards. So you can see you've got your typical quest name, icons there with the exclamation point. And let's look at some of these different things. Let's take a look at our character sheet real quick. I have no titles. Master, I have none. Brotherhood, none. I'm guessing Master is kind of like a Master and Apprentice style type thing. The Brotherhood, probably like your clans or your guilds from other game. Looks like you can get married. Then you've got some level of contribution here. We've got our hit points, our chi, our attack, our defense, accuracy, evasion, and then critical hits and different things like that. Let's see, we've got fame. So kind of funny. Looks like it's like essentially your reputation and your honor, literary talent, the beginner, merit, trainee, and it looks like on all these other things like nobody cares. So nobody cares about me. I haven't earned fame in any of those items. So you've got different titles it looks like you can earn, and it's kind of cool. It shows you all the different ones you can earn. It's just right now there are actually all question marks. It's nice when you highlight over them. You can see that it actually tells you a newbie chest. Let's open that up and see exactly what newbie quest. It took a second. So we've got another one that we can open once we reach level 10, and it looks like we've got this health slurper, which is essentially a a potion that we're going to go ahead and put down here into the F8 slot. And then we've got this refinery stone, allows you to refine gear. So it's kind of nice to see that the game does have, crafting and refinery and stuff like that. But it looks like we do have some basic equipment, neophyte claw, and stuff like that equipped. So let's go ahead and take out some of these guys. Actually, let's see if we have any skills. So let's see where our skills are. So skills are under R. And it looks like it's a basic tree right now. We only have a couple options open, but those will probably open up more as time goes on. Yeah, it looks like we've got disciplines and stuff like that come into play. Click on a discipline to view skills. So there you go. So you have different disciplines that you can go into. And right now we're right here, and then we essentially pick our direction. And we can pick to the bottom, which is Reaper, or to the top, which is a Brute, and then it goes on and opens up some of these different skills. Right now we're just the basic Imp. So we got Hefty Strike, so let's go ahead and use this on one of these guys. So we're running over there. We're going to go ahead and use that. I don't understand why there's no music, because usually there's music, and it sounds like the sound effects have finally come in. But really weird that there's no music as far as the game is concerned. So let's go see real quick. Let's open that, and let's open, yep, we've got music turned on. So that's not the issue. Just for whatever reason, we don't have music right now. But let's go ahead and drag this down into our hotbar, and let's see what other skill we have here. Town Portal. We don't want to use that right now, but we always want it handy, so we'll go ahead and put it right there. So we did take out our Dream Eater. It's nice once you have the tracking set up, you can go ahead and click right in this area. So they wanted us to get a basic idea of combat, so we did that. We went out and got our basic idea of combat. Let's look at some of these other things while we're running around. So we got different functions, which is we've got portraits, which we don't have any of right now. We've got rankings, which we don't have any of. We've got alliance rep, personal, and reputation, different things like that. So it's kind of cool to see that there's the different rankings and all that stuff. So where exactly is this? Oh, I ran right by. Oh, it's actually a her. So let's go ahead and turn this quest in, and we got 50 EXP, and she has a new quest for us, the Elder Yen. I'm sure about that. Oh, crap. So it looks like you can't just click through real quick, because you can actually click the wrong thing, and then it will take you in the wrong direction. So you can see they've got different characters. I mean, right here, we're talking to this kind of like wolf-like shaman type guy. So let's talk to him, and it looks like we did level up. Once again, really weird that there's no sound to that. Maybe it's an error, I don't know. But let's see, we've got this Esper thing, which is like yin and yang, and not exactly sure what that's all about. But that's okay. Let's hide that. Let's close that out. And let's talk to him again. It looks like he has another quest for us. You're the only one who can save the Twilight Nexus. All right. Don't worry. There are many masters here, all of which can help you. Visit them, learn something. Okay, good idea. So let's see. What exactly do we have going on? Nope. R brings up our skill book. Let's bring up this. So maybe you can see the Blacksmith Diego. And I think that's a little ways away. Let's bring up the map and see how far it is. Yeah, so we're going to actually cruise inside of here and go talk to this guy, headed to kind of our first town-like. But you can see as far as the map is concerned, there's a lot of different areas right away in this simple area. Let's see if we can zoom out. Nope, that just brings up the opacity. So it looks like we kind of have that one mouse, or that one map view right now, but maybe later on. Let's see if we got over here, because sometimes over here they'll put them over here. It looks like we've got different events. So any of you who've played like Battle of the Immortals, you know that you've got these different events, or Forsaken World, and then each day you can do these different events. It's kind of cool to have these events, because it's nice that it gives you just a little bit of extra stuff to do and quests to accomplish, and it's a great way to earn experience, and no matter the game, whether it be experience, fame, money, items, all kinds of different stuff like that. Let's see what else they have here. So level guide. So this is kind of cool, and I noticed this in Forsaken World also, is that it shows you use this level guide, and essentially it tells you like monsters you can hunt, or like quests that you should be doing. So like, we need to go talk to this guy. We just click on it, and we can actually click on his name. We'll cruise over to him. So we'll do that in a second. And then this auto route map. Let's bring up the world. So that's the world map. That can't be the world map. Let's zoom out. There we go. There's the world map. Let's see if we can zoom out anymore. Yeah, so we're over here on Flame Island, and you can see there's a bunch of different areas that you can go. And actually, we're over here in Abaddon. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different areas that you can go and check out. And they've left the world open for expansions and stuff like that, which is always kind of cool. So let's see. We want these guys right there, because that's the type of stuff we use. So there we go. So let's close this map out. So we spoke to the Blacksmith Diego, and we need to go talk to the apothecary now, so let's cruise over there while we look at some of this other stuff. So what do we got here? Relationships. Click to expand. You can see this goes into all the stuff with education, which is it looks like your master and apprentice type thing. Friends, brotherhood, which is, like I said, your clan or your guild. Love, marriage, stuff like that. Other players nearby, and then alliances. So it's kind of cool. They've got the alliances, which is always kind of neat. We saw the quest book. We saw that. Functions. Let's see what else we have in functions, because we looked at the rankings, forging. So this is where you actually have your forging or your crafting skills, and then different actions, different emotes and stuff like that you can do. So let's go ahead and complete this quest. So there we go. We talked to that person. We didn't get anything, but that's okay. I think we maybe got some experience. We got 10 painkillers, which, those always come in handy. Let's see what those are. So let's talk to them. So we got 1 neophyte plate. So let's see if that's any better. Defense +2. Defense +2. So essentially it's the same thing we already have. Let's see what we have here. Neophyte claw, attack 3 to 7, and attack 3 to 7. So basically they're just giving me the same items I already have, which is really weird, because like, why not give me something that I haven't already gotten, or I don't already or I'm not already using, let's say. You should be upgrading my items, not just giving me crap I already have. Let's take a look real quick at what they call the boutique, or the item mall. And you can see they've got all kinds of different things like phoenix feathers, and you can get pets. Right now they've only got one. Let's see, is that all? That's all the pets. So you can get one pet. Different utility items, prevents destruction of an item when enchanting fails. Different fashion items, different mounts, so you can run around and get around to different places faster. Then you got your general and other, and you've got some bonus shop, you've got the boutique, and you've got the biting hall. But it looks like the bonus shop and the biting hall don't have anything unless they're in these sections, which they're not. So it looks like the item shop is pretty limited as far as exactly what they have. But you see some of the characters, they've got some pretty cool characters. Like I said, it's definitely in the cartoony style, so to say. So it looks like we're actually going to get another piece of armor if we head over this way. What did we get from that guy? We got a hat. So let's put on our hat, our high quality hat. So essentially it just made us look exactly like we already do. All right, so we're supposed to get some shoes from this guy. So let's talk to him. Might have seen you before. Okay, no problem. And there we go. We got our shoes. So let's see if that changes anything, because we don't have any shoes on. So let's see if that, I don't know. It may have. It was hard for me to see. Let's see. No, it pretty much didn't do anything aesthetically. It just put shoes on us and gave us a little bit of defense. So it's kind of neat that they're running you around to all these different places to talk to these different people, so you know where everybody is that you need to talk to when you come back. Like that person was the enchanter or the forger or different things like that. It is too bad, I don't see a lot of people run around the game. That's an agent. I don't actually see anybody running around right now. I did see one person earlier. So, watch carefully. What's the color of the fall? The color is green. All right. Please read the word out loud. White. All right. The third question. Among the following words, which one is white? The first one, black. So, trying to trick you up. All those tricky questions. So, we're already here. Let's talk to him again. Of course. How did I screw that up? What's the color of the following word? Green. Please read the following word out. White. Third question. Among the following words, which one is white? Well, I guess they want me to take the literal, not the color. So there we go. The fourth question. Among the following words, which one is the whitest? I would say that gray. Fifth question. On a sheet of paper, I wrote black with a white pen and wrote white with a black pen. Which text is more black? That's just such a trick question. Let's go with the white one. Very clever. All right, that's too easy. All right, so we're all done. So fantastic. So we essentially have done all of our quests in here. Let's talk to him. Echo ranges, you want to kill them, you can count on me. All right, what else do you have for me? A weapon. All right, thank you. So we did reach level 3 with very little fanfare. Let's see what else we've got. Echo ranges. They want me to go kill some more of those Dream Eaters. Deliver a care package to newbies with a finely made weapon. So let's see what we have here. We don't have a care package. So I don't know exactly who we're supposed to go talk to. The game doesn't do a really good job of walking you around. We'll figure that out later. Let's go outside and start killing some stuff. I am very disappointed though that there aren't more people running around playing the game. I was hoping to see a bunch of different people in here. It looks like there is one other player over there. It's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know, maybe I am in like a newbie instant zone, so that may also be part of the reason that I'm not seeing a lot of other players. But usually, even in games that I play that don't have hardly anybody in them, they have a few people in the newbie area, and it looks like they color code like the NPC dots and stuff like that. So it looks like the yellow ones are probably somebody that I want to talk to and get a quest from. But right now I want to head outside. That's a cool little demon for the skill reset master. So obviously as you level, you get skills. We don't get any attributes, no, but supposedly we get skill points. So there we go. We've got 2 skill points. So it looks like we can either get this quick gouge, which bonus bleeding damage, or we can increase our hefty strike. So you know what, let's increase our hefty strike. Actually, it looks like we can do both. So, and it looks like we can take and drag this actually off of there and down to there. So now we have 2 skills, and we can use those on these Dream Eater guys that we need to take out. So let's go ahead and hit him with a little bleeding. Like I said, it is kind of disappointing there's no music. I know in the other area, in the human area, there is actually music, but in this area, for some reason, there's not. If one of you guys knows, one of you guys can tell me in the comments from the game, let me know, and we'll figure this out. And there we go. This guy's like me. He's so excited that there's somebody else playing the game. He's really, really pumped. I have a feeling that I'm going to get a party invitation here any second from him. He's just following me around. Not sure what's going on. I don't know if he wants to loot my my kills or what the deal is, but he's very attracted to me. So, but let's see what we got as far as our one more of these guys, and we can go back to this guy, call it a day. So, oh, and he dropped a little thing. See, he wants to trade with me. So what does he want to trade with me? Let's see. So we can see the trades situation. I'm gonna go ahead and trade with this guy. So what does he want to trade with me? He canceled. Alright, whatever. Dude, I'm out of here. Let me get that. I don't know why that came up. Very weird. Actually, that came up because I was trying to strafe and I was holding down E. So, very interesting. But like I said, graphically, the game is, you know, very kind of cartoony, very different from the norm as far as Perfect World games go. Sound, I was a little bit disappointed that there was no music in here. For some reason I thought there would be, especially once we got kind of into this Twilight Nexus. I thought for sure there would be something like dark and foreboding. And you know, usually with Perfect World games, the production quality is so high that they take and they really do up all the different things like music and sound and things like that. But like I said, in the human area, I know there is music because I did play a human prior to this, just for a little bit to kind of get a handle on the game. And quest-wise, I mean, it seems like they walk you around so you can see where the different characters are, stuff like that. It seems like there's a good amount of quests. There's also crafting, and there seems like there's a good amount of depth as far as the game is concerned. I'm a little disappointed that there weren't more people running around, and I didn't see more players and things like that. But like I said, you never know. I may just be in like a newbie area, and maybe one of you guys can tell us that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about Legend of Martial Arts, you can read our full review on MMOden.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.